afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4. We made it through another week.
It's Friday. We're in our Brewers blue.
Yes, here. They're playing right now.
Wishing them good luck.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in just a minute. Well, actually, that is topping our news today. Throughout the last 162 games, today is all that matters. We're seeing how the Brewer fans feel as the playoffs get started against the Braves.
The government has funding for now, at least until December. We'll hear what the president had to say about the new deal. Plus,
a Hollywood star pays it forward at the American Family Children's Hospital in Madison. Let's take a look outside. Heard an announcement over the PA system here. It's raining. Go close your car windows. What? Anyway, Brewer flag is flying.
Yes, it is. And the sun is out this afternoon. It's a nice day.
It rained and now the sun's back out. Austin's in the backyard, all decked out for the holidays, apparently.
I'm loving it. I'm loving what's behind us right now with all the pumpkins, feeling pretty festive outside here for today. And it is one of those days, like you mentioned, where on that sky cam right there, a lot of cloud cover. We did just see a shower move through here at our studio as well. But now I see some blue skies overhead. So it's just one of those types of days, 71 degrees. So it still really does feel very comfortable where it's not raining as of right now. But taking a peek at our Doppler track, especially over these last 2 or 3 hours, we have seen the redevelopment of a few showers and even weaker thunderstorms. It does look like around Janesville there is a little bit of some heavier shower activity as of right now. Nothing to be concerned about, but of course wet pavement means a little bit slicker roads here and there. Doppler track taking a step back. You can see more moisture, so we are going to see a little bit more shower action here for today before we see some sunshine returning tomorrow. Temperatures currently feel pretty good with upper 60s and low 70s outside right now. It does look like this is about as warm as we're going to see here for today. Later on tonight, we do have a low of about 57 degrees. Still warmer than average, and that trend is going to stick for the rest of this extended forecast as well. But we are going to see variable cloudiness, some patchy fog as well, and an evening shower or thunderstorm. Basically the same batch that we're looking at moving through right now. Once that exits, we're generally going to dry things out later on in the nighttime hours. But I'll have an extended look at what we're expecting over these next few days with rain chances. That's coming up a little bit later on.
All right, we'll check back. Thank you, Austin. Well, the quest for their first World Series championship ever and first appearance since 1982 begins today for the Milwaukee Brewers.
The crew is just getting started, as Mark mentioned, against the Braves, but the fans have been ready to go for a long time.
Our Brad Hamilton is at American Family Field.
Okay, so there's been plenty of brats on the grills. Some adult beverages have been consumed. And one thing is for certain, Brewers fans are ready for October baseball. First pitch couldn't come soon enough, well, at least until after some proper tailgating. Fans of all ages packed the parking lot of American Family Field today, all hoping for one thing, a Brewers W. Today begins the journey for postseason glory for players and fans alike. The last time the Brewers reached the World Series was 1982, and we got a chance to speak with Steve Anderson, who went to Game 5 of that Fall Classic and would love nothing more than to see his crew get there again this year.
It was really energetic, and I hope that we get the opportunity as Brewer fans to revisit that kind of energy level, because it was just totally awesome.
Anderson says that this year's run has been truly special, and it has him feeling like it's 1982. Well, coming up later, you're going to hear from more Brewers fans that are gearing up for Game 1. Reporting in Milwaukee, Brad Hamilton, News 3 Now.
Brad, federal prosecutors say they will not file charges against a white police officer who shot Jacob Blake in Wisconsin last year.
Officer Rustin Shesky shot Blake, who is black, during a domestic disturbance in Kenosha in August of 2020. State prosecutors decided not to file charges against Shesky in January after video showed Blake was armed with a knife. The U.S. Department of Justice announced today it will not pursue charges against Shesky, saying there is not enough evidence to prove Shesky used excessive force.
There was something that stood out today at a visitation for one of the 3 young men who died in a car crash last weekend. Many people were wearing flannel shirts. We learned it was a great way to honor Evan Cradwell. Hundreds of people came to the church in Middleton to remember the 18-year-old. He is the first of 3 funerals planned. The others are for Simon Bellesi and Jack Miller. Evan Cradwell's funeral brought friends and family together. Many told us the wardrobe choice just felt natural.
We just really liked him, and so a lot of the guys got together and said we're going to wear flannels to honor him.
Evan's family set up a memorial fund in his name. We'll have that information at channel3000.com. Services for Simon Balesi and Jack Miller will be this weekend, and a celebration of life for all three young men will be held at Middleton High School on Sunday. President Biden is pushing businesses to mandate COVID-19 vaccines for about 100 million working Americans or risk fines.
And young children could also soon be rolling up their sleeves. Skylar Henry reports from Washington.
President Biden touted vaccination rates while speaking about the latest jobs report.
More than 186 million Americans are now fully vaccinated, and COVID cases are down 40% in the past month.
The president says the Labor Department is working to prepare an emergency rule requiring companies with more than 100 employees to have vaccine or testing mandates.
There's more work to do, including getting more people vaccinated, but we continue to make progress.
At least 24 Republican-controlled states are already preparing legal challenges to the federal mandate, arguing the president is overstepping his authority.
President Biden has stressed mandates are crucial to the economy, which struggled to add jobs in September as cases of the Delta variant surged.
Hello, you getting your shot?
Vice President Harris toured a vaccination site in New Jersey Friday, urging more Americans to roll up their sleeves.
The message is this: vaccines will save your life.
Pfizer is inching closer to getting its vaccine authorized for emergency use for children between the ages of 5 to 11. Dr. Ashish Jha discussed a new development on CBS Mornings.
My hope is with that authorization, 5 to 11-year-olds should be able to get vaccinated pretty quickly thereafter.
The FDA has promised to review Pfizer's data quickly and could issue a ruling by the end of the month. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Well, the House is expected to come back to Washington on Tuesday to pass a bill raising the debt limit and avoiding a default.
That's because the Senate got past partisan bickering last night and approved a short-term measure that raises the debt limit until early December. The Senate voted to temporarily raise the debt limit, avoiding a financial disaster.
So people continue to get their Social Security checks, the military continues to get paid, and so much more.
Senator Joe Manchin and Arizona Senate Democrat Kyrsten Sinema are holding up passage of the next thing on the list, a social spending bill saying the price tag is too high. President Biden met privately with Manchin yesterday, and talks are likely to continue as the president pushes for passage of his signature legislation.
Well, you see them every holiday season, and it's another pandemic position that's lacking people and needs to be filled. The Salvation Army needs bell ringers for their Red Kettle campaign. They're looking for people to do as little as a 2-hour shift in front of local retailers to raise money and spread holiday cheer. Tyler Puschel tells us how important the short fundraiser is for the charity for the whole year.
We're looking to raise money to fuel these programs all year round. Obviously, we want to help people during the Christmas season and be able to provide gifts and food and shelter for people, but we need the funds from this fundraiser to get us through the whole year.
The campaign starts on November 12th and will run through December 24th. Across Dane County, there will be 65 to 70 locations with a volunteer outside of grocery stores, drugstores, and other retailers. If you're interested in signing up, go to ringbellsdane.org.
A Spanish teacher who was removed from her class at Madison West High School is being allowed to teach her class virtually again. Deanna Zorco, a double organ transplant recipient, wanted to continue to teach her classes virtually from home as a precaution. The district removed her from the Spanish and literature classes last week and moved her to the district's all-virtual academy. Since Zorco was removed, students had been given an online learning program as a replacement. The move prompted walkouts by students at West in support, demanding that the district allow her to continue teaching the class. One of the world's most famous supermodels visited Madison today. Cindy Crawford is donating her time and money to children who face the same challenges that her brother once did. This was Cindy Crawford's 6th visit to American Family Children's Hospital. She is originally from Illinois and first came to Madison in 1975 when her brother Jeff was 2 years old and battling leukemia. Sadly, he passed away. Crawford wants you to know she's grateful for the care her family received here and now finds ways to repay the favor.
We brought some of my skincare, another company I work with that makes like healthy juices and smoothies, I was going to bring them tequila, but we were like, somehow that doesn't feel right. So, but we thought we just want to show gratitude for the love and care and the above and beyond that they go to take care of these kids and their families.
Cindy will be in Chicago tomorrow night for an event with British photographer David Yarrow, and proceeds from that event will benefit UW Health Kids Cancer Care.
Paying it forward. Well, comedian Paula Poundstone is back on the road for the first time since the pandemic began.
She takes the Overture stage tonight, and she talks with our Michael Bruno about hitting the road again when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
With Dad's arthritis, he needs extra help around the house, so I called a Grace. Yes, a Grace. With their agent home service, he can stay at home.
That's where I want to spend these months. With hospice care from a Grace, I can stay home with my dog and my grandkids and their laughter.
I had no idea laughter could be a part of my life again after Joe died. But through a Grace, I found hope and healing.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at U.S. Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
There's lots of people who are confused about which Medicare plan is right for them.
Hey, that's me. I barely know where to start.
Well, start here with me, Karen. I'm a licensed Humana sales agent.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Karen. I'm John Smith.
Hi, John. At Humana, we know you're unique, so you have different needs from other John Smiths.
Yeah, I've always thought so.
And together, we can find a plan that's right for you.
Great. I go to the doctor a couple of times a year, and I have some prescriptions, but I'm never fully sure of what's covered and what's not.
With Humana's all-in-one Medicare Advantage plans, you get coverage for hospital stays, doctor visits, and Part D prescription drug benefits, all for an affordable and sometimes no monthly plan premium.
Do you have any more information?
Sure. I'll get a decision guide in the mail to you today. They're free.
Finally, someone who understands the real me.
Call or go online now to get your free decision guide. Call a licensed Humana sales agent today. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Your heart is at the heart of everything you do. And if you have heart failure, there's Entresto. Entresto is proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Welcome back. At the beginning of the pandemic, children were thought to be less susceptible to COVID-19, but a new study shows that's not the case.
According to the Journal of the American Medical Association Pediatrics, kids have a similar risk of COVID-19 infection as adults, but they're more likely to be asymptomatic. The actual impact on kids is becoming clearer as they head back to school and resume normal activities. The study says it's more understood and established now how children, especially young children, can transmit the virus.
Two journalists are the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize winners for defending the freedom of press in their countries.
The Norwegian Nobel Committee has decided to award the Nobel Peace Prize for 2021 to Maria Ressa and Dmitry Muratov for their efforts to safeguard freedom of expression.
Risa is the CEO of the news site Rappler, which has been a target for its critical reports on the Philippines president. Muratov leads the independent Russian newspaper Novaya Gazeta. He has defended the rights of journalists in Russia despite facing legal and physical threats.
Fast food chain Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers is struggling to find workers for its restaurants, just like so many other restaurants. So the company has decided to send 50% of its corporate staff to chain locations across the country. The company says it plans to open 100 new restaurants next year and will need the extra hands. In preparation for the massive growth, Cane's is aiming to hire 10,000 new workers over the next 50 days.
They spell Cane's wrong.
Yeah.
All right, if you're male and you want to maximize your exercise, you might not have to get up at the crack of dawn. A new study shows the best results from workouts are achieved when they happen between 1 and 6 p.m. However, the study only looked at men who are already diagnosed with or at risk for developing type 2 diabetes. Participants who exercise in the afternoon experience more metabolic benefits compared to participants who exercise in the morning. They're not exactly sure why, but it may have to do with natural changes to body temperatures and blood pressure that take place throughout the day.
The U.S. economy has hit a roadblock in its efforts to recover since the pandemic. The Bureau of Labor Statistics released the latest jobs report today. Employers only added 194,000 jobs in September. It is the second straight month where the economy added fewer jobs than expected. Job growth was also dramatically slowed down in August. Despite the disappointment, the unemployment rate dropped 0.4%. It now sits at 4.8%.
And those numbers sent stocks lower on Wall Street. The Dow Industrials fell 8 points, ending the week at 34,746. The NASDAQ fell 74 points, and the S&P 500 was off 8, but still logged a weekly gain. Stand-up comedian Paula Poundstone is in Madison tonight.
She's doing one show only, 8 o'clock tonight at the Overture Center.
Our Michael Bruno had the opportunity to talk to Paula before the big show. Here's their conversation.
Paula, we're very excited to have you back in Madison. You have a huge fan base here. People really love you, and they love your humor. And I know you're on tour now. And what's it like coming back to the Midwest?
It's great. I started back to work in June. Well, that's not. I started back to doing concerts in June, and I've been back and forth to the Midwest a few times now. You know what? I love audiences. The audience is my best friend, which I'm sure is a really mentally healthy thing to say, but it's just true. So there, and I have just had the best time.
Any little tidbits you can give us of we're gonna see at the Overture Center?
Oh, I don't know what you're gonna see at the Overture Center, but you know what? I have to show you something here. I realized, at home I have a tripod and it holds the silly, stupid iPhone whenever I have to do any Zoom thing, but I don't have that here, which is why the camera keeps wiggling, because I'm just holding it in my hand. But that makes it possible for me to show you this about my hotel room. Okay, so I'm staying in this hotel, and as you can see, it's sort of like when Dorothy was in Kansas. It's all gray and black and very depressing. But look, all right, so say you come in the door, right here's the door. I come in the door this way, and there's this little bench right here. Like, why? Who on earth comes into the hotel room and can't make it into the little living room area? And they're like, oh my God, I'll be in a minute. I just don't understand who sits on this little bench thing. Or do you have guests in and you say, oh, welcome, have a seat right here? It just doesn't make any sense at all. So for anybody who's a interior designer, you might want to just sketch that out. Beautiful, isn't it? The thing about my act is that my favorite part of it is just talking to the audience in front of me. I do the time-honored, where you're from, what do you do for a living? And in this way, little biographies of audience members emerge. And I use that from which to set my sails. And so the truth is, I don't always know what I'm going to do. I wait and figure it out as I go along.
That's kind of the joy of doing it too. It's kind of like doing improvisational work because you don't really know what's going to happen, and your audience changes all the time.
Yeah, no two shows are alike. I mean, people, I don't know. I mean, it's like having a conversation. There are some staples of a conversation that we all are used to. Hi, how are you? You know, good enough, thanks. And you, like, all right, good. So there are things like that move things along in a traditional way. I may tell a story that I've told before. There may be something that occurs in the moment that's unique just to that night. It's a mixture of those things. So I view it as a conversation. And yet I never say to somebody, nobody ever says, oh, I enjoyed your conversation. You were so improvisational. It's just how we talk. We think of things in the moment and then we say it. And sometimes we keep going back to that thing because we're so amused by it.
Thank you for doing this. I really, really appreciate it. And you enjoy the rest of your wonderful hotel room while you're there in New York.
Yeah. And you know what? Before we go any further, I want you to just have a seat right here. I'll be with you.
All right, Paul, let it go. She's at the Capitol Theater at the Overture Center tonight at 8 o'clock. Go to overture.org for tickets.
And Michael will join us live later in the show. He's going backstage tonight to preview Verona High School's production of the musical Xanadu. That's coming up.
Well, among other things, London is famous for its red double-decker buses.
And now they're playing another role besides carrying passengers. We'll find out what that is coming up after Austin's weekend forecast.
Here at TSR, we transform old, cracked concrete floors into beautiful, tough floors in just one day. Hi, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and here at TSR, we don't just simply coat over your old concrete. We grind it down, repair it, apply the base coat and chip, and then seal it with our own proprietary sealant that will never chip or peel. All of our coatings are covered by our exclusive lifetime warranty, so you can rest assured that your beautiful new floor will last. Our awesome team is here to answer all of your questions before and after the installation. And right now, we are offering 15% off your new floor coating until the end of the year. Visit the website or call that number below for your new floor today.
TSR, one day floor. Call 1-800-886-8411.
For a job you'll love, well, you gotta get down. Mounds Pet Food Warehouse. Every day you'll get to help so many pets in town. Mounds Pet Food Warehouse. We've been here 50 years and we're employee-owned. With opportunities to grow. We'll match your 401k. Discount your pet supply. With great benefits and more. Mounds Pet Food Warehouse powers us all. And don't forget the free Mounds candy bars.
Now at the Century House. Get up to $1,500 stressless credit to put toward additional seating and accessories. Or save $500 on stressless signature-based recliners and ottomans, or recliners with classic power. It's time for Stressless, proud to be endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Join Anytime Fitness for just $1 now through October 12th. Anytime Fitness gives you 24/7 support with expert coaching on all things fitness, nutrition, and everything in between. Now through October 12th, join for just $1. Visit anytimefitness.com today.
What makes new Salonpas Arthritis Gel so good for arthritis pain? Salonpas contains the most prescribed topical pain relief ingredient. It's clinically proven, reduces inflammation, and comes in original prescription strength. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
I'm home.
Daddy! Are you making my favorite?
Yes. Happy birthday, dear Grandma.
Come on, boy. Let's go outside.
Sprinklers protect what fire will destroy. Whether you live in a house or a high-rise, protect it with fire sprinklers. Fire sprinklers buy time. Time buys life. Learn more at firesprinklersbylife.com.
Well, take a look at this. When there's a tall building burning, this is your man. The firefighter's name is Georgie. He's participating in a sport related to his professional firefighting duties. In this event, he holds the national record in Bulgaria at 14.47 seconds. But what you're watching here, well, this is just practice for the guy.
That is incredible. Wow.
Yeah, I can't even go up 3 rungs on the ladder.
Yeah, right. That is amazing. Well, get ready for some comfort food today. It is National Pierogi Day.
You like pierogies?
Oh, I love them. My grandmother used to make them from scratch.
She's a baker, right?
Yeah, they were great. What do you don't like about pasta and mashed potatoes?
You can order them at a Polish restaurant, make your own, or host a Polish-themed potluck meal. You can post to the social media. National Pierogi Day. The semicircular Polish dumplings are made of unleavened dough. It's boiled and then baked or fried in butter.
Yep.
They're stuffed with all kinds of great stuff, such as potatoes and cheese. But there are endless possibilities. Desserts, pierogies are stuffed with fruit and can be covered with maple syrup, chocolate sauce, whipped cream, applesauce.
Oh, I've never tried that. It's sort of very similar to making like Chinese dumplings.
Right.
They take a long time, but it's worth it.
Your grandmothers were good.
Yeah, it's just pasta dough filled with mashed potatoes and cheese, and then fried in butter. What could be better?
It's so good. Yeah.
Speaking of perfect, the weather's looking pretty good this weekend.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, especially on Saturday. Even Sunday looking to be pretty nice overall, but we are tracking the chance for a few showers on Sunday and quite a few rain chances for this next week. I'll have all the details that you need to know. That's coming up right after the break.
Everyone remembers the moment they heard, "You have cancer," how their world stopped, and when they found a way to face it. For some, this is where their Keytruda story begins. Keytruda, a breakthrough immunotherapy that may treat certain cancers. One of those cancers is advanced non-squamous non-small cell lung cancer, where Keytruda is approved to be used with certain chemotherapies as your first treatment if you do not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene.
Keytruda helps your immune system fight cancer, but can also cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body. This can happen during or after treatment and may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain or tenderness, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion or memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, fever, rash, itching or flushing. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems, or if you've had an organ transplant, had or plan to have a stem cell transplant, or have had radiation to your chest area or a nervous system condition.
Today, Keytruda is FDA approved to treat 16 types of advanced cancer and is being studied in hundreds of clinical trials, exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda from Merck. See the different types of cancer Keytruda is approved to treat at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda can be part of your story.
Important healthcare announcement. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-Day Challenge.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
And welcome back. Now, outside right now, we still have a lot of cloud cover, but some areas are starting to see quite a bit of some sunshine, and it's really not a bad overall day, but we did have to dodge a few showers, and a few more are still on the way. There is that potential to see another shower, a possibility of an isolated weaker thunderstorm as well, but a dry Saturday now looking more and more likely, which is some good news as some sunshine is going to poke back out, but then some shower and storm chances do return on Sunday, and we have quite a few of them, especially towards the first half of this next work week. Friday Night Lights forecast, however, if you're heading out, you're going to catch a game tonight. Most of the game, you're going to see a lot of cloud cover and a possibility for a passing shower as well. So keep some rain gear on hand just in case. If you do see some showers, it's not going to last the entire game by any means, so you won't need to use that rain gear for the entirety of the game here for tonight. No washout, but a lot of cloud cover that's expected. Speaking of the cloud cover, you can see that here on our visible cloud track right now. We just have a big shield right over us, so still a few areas where we are seeing some sunshine poking through, especially just to the east and northeast of Madison, and even right here in parts of Dane County, we are seeing quite a bit of some sunshine out there. Current Doppler track still does show a few more showers here and there, especially to the west of Dane County. That's where a lot of these showers currently lie, and then they're going to continue to try to sneak off to the east. So even here in Madison, we may see one or two more brief showers. Taking a step back, in much of the same situation up north, seeing much of the same with just a few of those showers. Now, our future track, it does show that later on tonight, especially a few hours after sunset, we're going to dry things out for at least a few hours here. By the time you reach tomorrow, we're likely going to stay dry with some sunshine returning. Tomorrow's going to be a winner of a day, but then we're going to see some more cloud cover returning here for Saturday night. We do even have a chance to see some showers on Saturday night heading into parts of Sunday morning. So taking a look at Sunday, we are going to see some sunshine returning, but still a chance of some showers. And even a lot of cloud cover where we aren't going to see some sunshine poking through. Most of the day, we're still going to see partly to mostly cloudy skies. But you take a look here at our rain chances over these next 10 days, and at the end of our forecast, it does sharply drop off here as we are looking to fall into a dry pattern at the end of the forecast. Here for these next few days, however, we're still expecting those plentiful rain chances, except for Saturday where we are looking to stay dry. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook also shows that we're going to stay a little warmer than average, but that trend is coming to an end as well as we are looking to cool things down in our extended forecast. Current temperatures upper 60s, low 70s. Right now it's 68 in Boscobel and Mineral Point. Feels very good outside when it isn't raining, and especially whenever you do see some sunshine taking over. And the high temperature trend, as I mentioned, that cool down here by the end of the forecast. Temperatures, high temperatures even, are going to fall back down into the lower 60s towards the end of the forecast, but we are looking to stay dry as well along the way. But we do have a lot of rain chances, especially in the first half of this next week. By the time we reach around Wednesday and Thursday, that's when we're going to start to cut off that next round of rain.
Oh, we still need rain, right?
Yeah, we are still well below average for a lot of communities in southern Wisconsin. So this rain, it's needed, especially now that a lot of farmers got their harvest done. So it was good that we stayed dry for as long as we did. Now let's play a little catch up.
All right. Thank you, Austin.
Thanks, Austin.
Some of London's iconic red buses are getting a makeover as part of a new project that's bringing help to the homeless.
CBS's Tina Kraus is in London with the story.
London's famous red buses usually roll right by hundreds of homeless people on the streets of the British capital.
1, 2, 3.
But a new campaign invites those in need to step on board.
Providing everything from access to a doctor, a dentist, showers, haircuts.
3 buses have been remodeled, complete with laptops to help the homeless find jobs and open bank accounts. American ex-convict Thomas Noble is now off the streets.
I've been broken from front to back and up and down, and it's been bad.
He found a job with a British charity that trains homeless people as baristas.
Thank you, sir.
Money raised from the Change Please program is paying for these bus services.
You've got to try and make the space as nice as you can and really try and connect with people.
The buses will run 6 days a week over the next 2 years, each one helping at least 6 homeless people every day.
There will be no judgment. You step on that bus, they got you.
People can send a text to request a bus to stop by them. Organizers say the drive for change is transforming lives.
We leave someone with a before and after photo and a little Polaroid.
A small token for people like Thomas to remember just how far they've come. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
The charity Change Please says they are working on plans to expand the homeless bus service to parts of the United States and also to Paris.
Well, coming up next, it's finally here. After almost 2 years of waiting, No Time to Die hits theaters this morning.
And then at 5, we have a very sad story to bring you about a child born in Wisconsin but abused in Ohio. Our Naomi Coles spoke to the child's grandmother. We'll have that at 5.
The ultimate sale is happening now at Ashley Home Store. Get ultimate discounts up to 50% off and get a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. Plus 3 years interest-free financing with no minimum purchase. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just 1 day, 90% felt powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
Habitat homes are built and bought by the hardworking families that live in them. Through affordable mortgages backed by your donations, Habitat Dane County offers a chance for these families to invest in their future and their community. Please donate or volunteer today.
Fry Construction is celebrating 26 years of providing excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by your neighbors and voted Best of Madison 2 years in a row. Best Kitchen and Bath Design, Best Roofer. Experience the Best of Madison for yourself and save 26% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Why settle for any Medicare plan when you can choose 5-star Medicare Advantage HMO plans exclusively from Quartz? Starting as low as $0 per month, including medical, hospital, and prescriptions, and dental, vision, and hearing aid benefits. Learn more by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today. Quartz offers the region's top-rated Medicare Advantage plans, and they're now even more exciting. New for 2022, the Quartz Cash Card gives you the freedom to spend up to $460 annually on a variety of health-related products and services. And Quartz gives you access to an all-star team of high-quality providers featuring UW Health, giving you the 5-star treatment you deserve. Because at Quartz, you're the star of our 5-star Medicare Advantage plans. Learn more now by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today.
The Ultimate Appliance Sale is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Get ultimate savings on special buys and doorbusters at up to 40% off. Plus ultimate no-interest financing for 12 months. Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline. And coming soon to East Springs Drive.
Tonight at 5, Brewers playoff fever fires up in Wisconsin. We'll talk with fans and have the latest on Game 1 of the National League Division Series against the Braves.
Expect another weekend with high temperatures, a good 15 degrees above normal, and low chances for rain. Mild weather continues into next week with some showers and thunderstorms. My forecast at 5.
And at 6, we'll share a powerful message from the grandmother of Dakota Collins, a 10-year-old whose father was recently sentenced for the boy's death. That's tonight on News 3 Now at 6. Well, No Time to Die brings to a close Daniel Craig's James Bond story arc, which began with 2006's Casino Royale.
Rick Damigella reports.
You can imagine why I've come back to play.
I often find the endings of these kinds of stories where they have these long arcs, the endings are often disappointing and leaves the fans disappointed. And I thought it was really important, probably the greatest challenge, to make a satisfying ending.
To find Daniel Craig's endgame as 007, No Time to Die's director and co-writer went back to the beginning.
Bond, any thug can kill. I have to know I can trust you.
Used Casino as his first film as the inspiration of sort of, if that's where all these larger arcs are jumping from, how do we conclude those? Which characters do we bring back? What are the scenarios that were presented over the course of the films that shaped him and changed him, and how can these themes be brought back in and see where that leaves us now as a sort of final goodbye?
You're late.
When you're ready.
Salute. New characters and familiar ones are on hand to help Bond.
Times change, and I think that is reflected in the film. I think you will see the evolution of the female roles, and hopefully will set the tone for future Bond films and the female roles in them.
We've always been slightly playing with
and subverting some of those expectations because the character has slightly evolved. But I hope we've done a good job of also giving a nod to previous Bond films.
If we don't do this, there will be nothing left to say.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
These movies are always so good.
Yeah, they're so entertaining.
No Time to Die opened in theaters today, nearly 2 years after it was originally scheduled.
And Daniel Craig may be saying goodbye as James Bond, but his iconic Aston Martin is about to be given a new lease on life for an ultra-cool $1 million. Bond actually drove a DB5, which features again in the latest Bond movie, No Time to Die, but this DB6 is regarded by many as the epitome of British motoring style since it was first unveiled in 1965. The DB6 is going to be electrified. Among other technological upgrades are on application, but expected to exceed $1 million. An electric Bond.
How about that?
I think he would approve. Well, Michael Bruno, is going backstage at Verona High School.
He has a preview of Verona's production of Xanadu the Musical. That's when Live at 4 continues.
Clean, safe, fun. I wanted it all when we needed daytime care for Mom. But Grace's new adult day center is so nice. Now she goes twice a week while I'm at work and loves it.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Now at the Century House. Get up to $1,500 stressless credit to put toward additional seating and accessories. Or save $500 on stressless signature-based recliners and ottomans, or recliners with classic power. It's time for Stressless, proud to be endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Save today with 11% off everything at Menards. Add comfort to any room of your home with new carpet. It's soft and luxurious and comes with a lifetime stain and fade warranty. Update your home's flooring and get 11% off. Carpet from Marquee Industries. Add style and privacy with blinds and shades from Window Images. Plus, you can get them trimmed to width for free. Right now, all window treatments are 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome to the lifestyles of the smart and savvy. When it comes to saving money, the Marshalls are masterful. But back in the day, that was not the case. Today, savings is what drives them. That's why they chose Consumer Cellular.
You live and learn.
They get the same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Imagine talk, text, and data starting at $20 a month. Plus, AARP members get exclusive discounts. Switch today and get $100.
I'm not getting through the pandemic just to end up with the flu.
I asked for Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent. It's the #1 used flu vaccine for people 65 and older.
Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent is the only vaccine approved by the FDA for superior flu protection in adults 65 plus.
I'm not letting my guard down.
Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent isn't for people who've had a severe allergic reaction to any flu vaccine or vaccine component, including eggs or egg products. Tell your healthcare professional if you've ever experienced severe muscle weakness after receiving a flu shot. People with weakened immune systems, including those receiving therapies that suppress the immune system, may experience lower immune responses. Vaccination may not protect everyone. Side effects include pain, redness and/or swelling where you got the shot, muscle ache, headache, and general discomfort. Other side effects may occur.
All flu shots are not the same. I raised my game with Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist for Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent.
With Dad's arthritis, he struggles with housework and bathing, so I called A Grace. Yes, A Grace. With their age-at-home service, Dad gets the help he needs to stay independent at home.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Well, welcome back. Taking a look at our current traffic. Right now, we're not hearing any reports of any accidents, but we are looking at quite a slowdown on the Beltline, depending on where we are. John Nolan Drive, also the entrance ramp there onto the Beltline, quite slow as of right now. But again, no reported incidents, which is great news overall. Taking one last peek here down at Janesville, and we do have generally a lot of green there, but I-39 a little bit slow in some spots. Other than that, we're looking pretty good to go outside right now.
Awesome. Thank you. Engineering students in the Netherlands have come up with a solar-powered motorhome. It silently rolled into Madrid today as part of a month-long journey from the Netherlands to southern Spain to highlight more sustainable modes of transport. They call the blue and white vehicle Stella Vita. That's Latin for star and life. Expansive solar panels on the roof and on the lateral wings that unfold when the vehicle stops, allowing the self-sustaining house on wheels to travel up to 460 miles on a sunny day. To make up for days when the sun isn't shining, the motorhome has been designed so it can be charged on an electrical grid.
Very cool.
It is very cool. Well, attention all 80s music fans. The Verona High School Theater and Music Department is staging Xanadu the Musical.
The musical received a Tony Award nomination in 2008.
Our Michael Bruno goes backstage to check out Xanadu.
I am lead stage manager. What that means is I go up in the light booth and I am calling the show. So I am telling everyone when to turn on the lights, when to flash them and all that fun stuff. I am telling spots when to do that. And I'm telling our ropes people when to pull the ropes so we can see our beautiful Xanadu sign and all that fun stuff. Good night, Michael.
It must be Xanadu time. Oh, great, you're even on roller skates. So tell me a little bit about your character in the show.
So my character, Kira, is a Greek muse, and she comes down to Earth to help Sonny Malone kind of find who he's supposed to be as an artist and help him find his artistic integrity.
And obviously, you must have known how to roller skate before the show, or did you just learn for this role?
I'd been skating before a few times, but I'd never really done it seriously. But I got skates back in June and spent my whole summer just skating around my basement and skating around my neighborhood. So it's been a lot of fun.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
First, they really kind of looked at me puzzled, like, Miss Thorpe, who knows these songs? I said, everybody that is a certain age, and you're gonna love them. And the kids loved them also.
I had no clue. I talked to my parents about it, and they both seemed to know what it was, so it was exciting for them, especially. But when it first got announced, I was like, what is this?
It takes place in about 1979, 1980, and the main character, Sonny Malone.
And he needs inspiration to find the true meaning of what he's doing on this planet.
And he finds it through the Greek muses. And the Greek muse, Kira, who comes to help him to build his destiny of a roller disco.
Sonny Malone, you are such a fool. I can no longer use words to express it. Aw, tell him. Tell him in a song.
That I might end up being more backstage than on stage. I love being on stage. It was always my first home, but backstage is so much more work and so much more hands-on stuff, and I just love seeing it all come together and all your hard work come together than just going on stage and singing. And so being able to get my hands on our projects and then seeing them come to life on stage is just such a cool experience.
Plus, you have all the power.
Yeah, I do. I get to tell everyone what to do, which is so fantastic. It's my favorite part of stage managing.
Michael's joining us now with the disco ball, of course. It's
ooey, 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 ooey. I love that. Just ask your parents. Ask your parents. They'll remember the music.
It's so fun to talk to the kids and say, so do you know any of this? Like, no, we never heard of any of this stuff. Way before our time. But yeah, their parents know every single one of those songs.
And they're having a blast with it. Plus, it's the premiere of the new theater.
That's right. This is the first time I've actually got to perform in that beautiful, beautiful new theater. It's really something.
Yeah, the lighting, the cast, everything, the costumes, it all looks terrific.
Yeah, it's such a great, fun, campy musical. It's really going to be entertaining.
And they're wearing masks on stage as well.
They are wearing masks on stage. They rehearsed it. They're going to have to dance and roller skate in masks. Yeah, and the audience is required to be masked as well.
Yeah, it's Dane County. All right, it's Xanadu, the musical, Verona High School Performing Arts Center, brand new. Tonight at 7 o'clock, tomorrow at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Tickets are vahs.vbotickets.com.
Got it.
It's that time of the week. 3, 2, 1,
it's Friday! Have a good weekend, guys. Where's Austin? Oh, there he is.
Austin's right here. Have a good weekend. We'll see you later. Austin has a final check of the forecast coming up.
Here at TSR, we transform old, cracked concrete floors into beautiful, tough floors in just one day. Hi. I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and here at TSR, we don't just simply coat over your old concrete. We grind it down, repair it, apply the base coat and chip, and then seal it with our own proprietary sealant that will never chip or peel. All of our coatings are covered by our exclusive lifetime warranty, so you can rest assured that your beautiful new floor will last. Our awesome team is here to answer all of your questions before and after the installation. And right now, we are offering 15% off your new floor coating until the end of the year. Visit the website or call that number below for your new floor today.
TSR, one day floor. Call 1-800-886-8411.
There's nothing like a great night's sleep on a new mattress from Steinhoffels. Right now, get a queen mattress for the price of a twin on select Serta Perfect Sleeper and Beauty Rest mattresses. And when you upgrade to a Beauty Rest Black, you'll get $200 in Steinhoffels cash. Plus, with free delivery and Steinhoffels 120-night sleep guarantee, you can't make a mistake. Only at Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
Discover what's in store at Habitat Restore Dane County. You'll find something new every time you visit to keep your project on budget with low price and high quality home supplies. For one-of-a-kind items, shop Habitat Restore Dane County today.
Tonight at 5, it's playoff time at American Family Field. We'll have the latest from Milwaukee and reaction here in Madison as fans get fired up for the Brewers and Braves Game 1. Also saying goodbye to Evan. Family and loved ones gather as one of the 3 teens killed in a weekend crash is laid to rest at 5.
Away from your TV? Not a problem. Get breaking news, weather alerts, and political coverage from the award-winning News 3 Now team. Plus, all things Madison. Stay connected anywhere with Channel 3000, Madison's #1 digital news source.
And welcome back. Tonight's low, 57 degrees. Variable cloud cover, some patchy fog here and there, and an evening shower or thunderstorm. Then in the overnight hours, generally drying things out here and there. But one final check of our extended forecast, that still shows quite a few rain chances. Sunday, we do have a chance of some showers or storms. Most of the weekend, however, will end up staying dry. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that's whenever we're looking at our best chances there, especially late in the day on Wednesday and into Thursday morning. Also, Tuesday morning, some showers, but it does look to dry things out on both of those afternoons. Temperatures cool down at the end of this extended forecast.
Fall's finally arriving. All right, Austin, thank you. Now on the next Live Before, we'll meet our Monday on Live Before. We'll meet our head of the week from the Dane County Humane Society.
And film critic Will Loper will tell us how the new James Bond movie did at the box office, plus his suggestions on what to watch. That's coming up Monday on Live at 4.
McGann Furniture in Baraboo has a question for you. Have you ever bought a piece of furniture in a box and then had to put it together yourself? We know it's not fun. At McGann's, everything is professionally inspected and assembled before pickup or delivery. Goodbye headaches, and there's no extra charge for assembly. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in soon and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
For the pets you love, well, you gotta get down to Mounds Pet Food Warehouse, where your dollar goes to help so many pets in town. Mounds Pet Food Warehouse. Power your pets with Mounds brand dog power, perfect cat, and wild bird seed foods. They're nutritionally balanced, guaranteed fresh, and made in the USA. And every 11th bag is free. Mounds Pet Food Warehouse. don't forget your Free Mounds candy bar.
Family is just very important.
She's my sister, and we depend on each other a lot.
She's the rock of the family. She's the person who holds everything together.
It's a battle, you know, I'm gonna be there.
Keytruda and chemotherapy been treating my cancer with 2 different types of medicine.
In a clinical trial, Keytruda and chemotherapy was proven to help people live longer than chemotherapy alone. Keytruda is used to treat more patients with advanced lung cancer than any other immunotherapy. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies as your first treatment. If you have advanced non-squamous, non-small cell lung cancer and you do not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene, Keytruda helps your immune system fight cancer, but can also cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body. This can happen during or after treatment and may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain or tenderness, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst, or urine, confusion or memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, fever, rash, itching, or flushing. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems, or if you've had an organ transplant, had or plan to have a stem cell transplant, or have had radiation to your chest area or a nervous system condition.
It feels good to be here for them.
Living longer is possible. It's true. Keytruda from Merck. Ask your doctor about Keytruda.
Louie and Oliver have a News Hounds update and some amazing drone video of the inside of a crocodile's mouth.
Yep. Here's this week's edition of the News Hounds.
Here's the News Hounds, Louie and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the News Hounds, a ticklish turtle.
3 tortoises settle in.
And what a croc.
But first, the birth of a rare Arabian leopard cub has fueled hope for the survival of one of the world's most critically endangered species. It's thought that only 200 of the smallest members of the leopard family remain in the wild. The female cub was born in April at the Arabian Leopard Breeding Center in Saudi Arabia as part of a special breeding program. The cub's gender identification and first health check took place in July, and her birth is just now being revealed to the world.
Documentary filmmakers shooting in an Australian lagoon got an intimate look at the animal kingdom's most powerful bite when a snappy crocodile went in for its close-up. The ABC News Australia crew was capturing video of the reptiles in their native waters when they spotted one croc giving their aerial drone the stink eye. So they went in for a close-up and the croc went vertical, snatching the drone out of midair. The filmmakers figured the drone was gone for good, but lo and behold, it was found 2 weeks later, washed ashore, peppered with teeth marks. The mangled drone was done, but the amazing video survived.
A few weeks ago, we told you about 3 Galapagos giant tortoises moving to their new home slowly at a London zoo. Well, now Priscilla, Dolly, and Polly are making themselves at home in a new enclosure, which has been especially designed to accommodate the reptiles. It's 9 times bigger than their last place, and keepers can control light cycles, humidity, and temperature. Most of the plants are native to the area where these tortoises are found in the wild. Giant Galapagos tortoises can easily live to over 100 years old, especially in these perfect surroundings.